Shakur,
How you doing,
Stevenson.
sir?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm very good
Are
too.
you ready to roll?
I'm always ready to roll.
You just kind of got that in you. You're just ready for a bit of a fight.
Honestly, you always got to be ready where I come from. So
Uh, Floyd Schofield. Then listen, it's not the fight you wanted, right? You wanted William Cepeda. That was the fight that was talked about. He's that unbeaten killer that everyone's hyping up, but it's not him. It's a young, hungry lion. Thoughts?
honestly, I just take what I can get. I wish it was a Peter, but it's not. But you got to give respect to this little kid. This little kid thinks that he can beat me. He been calling him out my name all the time. He's been stuck on this fake, delusional sparring story that he got in his brain. So, um, let's see if he can handle the pressure, the hype, the lights, everything. I want to see.
Do you think he can handle those things? He's 22 years old. In terms of the levels, you are a leap up from what he's been fighting. What's your feeling? Will he crumble under those lights or not?
Honestly, I just know I'm on a whole different level. So when I take him to that level that he hasn't really been to or ever seen before, I'm just wondering, like, can he take the heat? That's all it comes down to. Can he take the heat?
And you're talking about how he might be deluded based on a sparring story. Now, I've heard you both talk about this spar, and I've heard you talk about how he ended up running around, and you meant to do X amount of rounds, and you did less. But then he speaks much more favourably about how he fared in that sparring. What can you actually tell me?
Truthfully, you just gotta go back and watch during the time after he sparred me. Go pull up old interviews of him right after he sparred me. I even got messages. This kid telling me that I was the best fighter he ever been in the ring with. Them are the genuine and the real messages, because it was right after. It's like, we just got finished sparring and I don't know what just happened. This guy is a really good fighter and he's the best guy that I ever seen. That's his reaction to being in the ring with me. So years later, a lot of people clout chase. A lot of people want to make their name bigger than what it is. So, you say off the wall things to get the media attention, but it's not real. It's not real. The truth is, you got to be authentic, and I don't think that he was really being authentic when he say anything less than how good I am as a fighter when he sparred me.
They've been calling for this fight though, and I say they because I'm talking about his dad as well. His dad has been particularly vocal in coming after you. Have you enjoyed that kind of part of it?
I mean, I'm really gonna enjoy it on fight night. I think that's what's gonna make me enjoy it the most, because
But people don't call you out, Shakur.
yeah,
He did.
yeah, but it's like, I mean, I hear it. I hear it. I guess people want to be recognized and they want a name, and they don't care how it goes to get that name. So truthfully, he a great young fighter, but I'm gonna spank him. I'm gonna spank
Just
him.
pretty simple.
I gotta take my bet off. I gotta spank the little kid.
Do you think it could be one of those where maybe he's saved from himself? Maybe he takes a bit of a beating and his dad throws in a towel or something like that. Could it be one of those scenarios when you picture it?
Yeah, I could picture that, but the problem with these new dads these days, they so prideful. They talk a lot about their son. They put a lot of pressure on their sons, and their sons got to go out there and deliver the pressure. And if they don't, they pride as a father will get in the way, because you said all of these things, and no matter how bad the beating may get, it may be too hard to grab the towel and throw it in. Maybe the other corner man may want to, but the dad probably won't let him. So he probably allow him to take a lot of pain, a lot of punishment, and we'll see.
We'll see. Listen, this division right now at 135, 140 as well, it's really heating up. Sunday names. But I actually want to ask you about a guy that you ended up sparring last night, which was Sam Noakes. Tell me about that. How did that go?
Honestly, it was good work. He said a lot of great things about me. I remember him saying like how hard it is to hit me. But truthfully, I ain't gonna lie. He probably one of the strongest fighters that I've been in the ring with at 135 pounds. So he got a lot of power. So he's real tough too. So good fighter.
Yeah, he's super strong. He's 16-0. He's 14 knockouts. I think he's in line for that kind of Dennis Baranchyk kind of world title, Keyshawn Davis.
I think he may knock out a Dennis Baranchyk, but nah, he can't beat Keyshawn. Keyshawn is a different animal.
Well, let's see how that goes. Well, do you think you'll ever fight Tank Davis? He's the man right now, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought that was the fight. I thought that was the big fight. I've been calling for it. I've told people 100 times that it's going to either be me or him. So, it all comes down to like whether Tank wants to fight or not.
Do you think he does?
Some days I do, and then some days I don't. I remember watching interviews and hearing how he say, "Oh, he gonna come get me," and I'm a guy that's on his list, and then I see stuff that be like, "Oh, what has Shakur done for the sport of boxing? Who is he?" And like, it just depends. I mean, he seems very bipolar. So,
Final one I want to just ask you about on Floyd Schofield. I'm looking forward to you guys actually coming together and being around each other. He's posting on his Instagram story quite a lot, videos of you crying. He's really kind of goading you and coming at you. How are you finding that? What's your reaction to that?
I mean, he can do what he want, but when we fight, what is he gonna do? Like, you could go post pictures, videos, pull up old stuff, and then you gotta realize when these people post the video of me crying. I was at a place where a lot of these dudes ain't make it. Like, a lot of these dudes didn't have the talent to go to the Olympics. They wasn't as good as I was. And I'm crying in the Olympic gold medal bout, losing a 2-1 split decision to a Cuban. And honestly, it was more so passion. So you could sit there and clown it, but you really clowning yourself at the end of the day because you not on my level. How you gonna clown somebody for being somewhere that you couldn't be? So it don't make sense to me.
Best of luck.
Thank you.